the Goonies. For all you Goonie fans, I think you recognise that view. Oh, jeez, oh, oh. We're Marion and Chris. In 2018, we quit the 9-to-5 and bought Trudy, our camper van.
We are currently on an adventure to drive the circumference of the world.
Oh, good morning. It's a bright and early one today. It's 7:30. We've been up, we've had coffee, and we're just about to hit the road.
But I'm in the club.
But you didn't gamble all your money last night.
We didn't even go in. They very kindly give you a $10 credit, and if you put $1 in, it activates it. But I've not got a gambling gene in my body. I'm just not into that.
Before we go this morning, because we've got a long drive, we're just going to check the oil.
First thing we need to do is clean Trudy.
We do.
She's a little bit disgusting.
We had a good night's sleep here. It was really quiet, actually. There's a few other RVs that showed up. And look at all the dust and poor Trudy.
Poor Trudy needs some love.
Beautiful. Let's hit the road. This camper that joined us last night is very cool. Look, it looks like it's got a garden shed on the back. How cool is that? I love that. It's a little bit of a cloudy day today, so it won't be too hot. But the drive today is going to take us about 7.5 hours straight up the west coast of America into Oregon. There's the casino. The casino is a huge place. They've got like the hotel, the casino, they got a petrol pump, a leisure centre. It's a thing. Driving along, we're just waiting to see the open ocean. We haven't seen it yet. We've only seen bays in San Francisco and Bodega Bay. It won't be long. The Pacific Ocean is coming.
We can see the sea!
Yes, we can! Look at that! That is the Pacific Ocean. We've finally got a glimpse. There is waves and a beach. We had two options driving north. We could have gone on the interstate or taken the 101, which we're taking now, which is the coastal road. And I'm so pleased that we took the coastal road because it is absolutely stunning. And the Goonies was filmed somewhere along this road.
You can tell the caliber of our movie watching. Like Home Alone, Goonies.
I'm showing my age.
Hey you guys!
Big family of deer in the field there. The nature is starting to get really, really cool. You're starting to see lots of deer. I'll try and get them on film for you. I reckon this looks a good place to make coffee. The Pacific Ocean. Oh, we made it. People often ask us how we can afford to travel full-time. Well, we rent our house out back in the UK and we earn some money from YouTube.
The real question is, how much is enough?
The answer isn't how much you earn, it's how you spend it.
We prepped Trudy, our van, to be able to live off-grid, to save money on campsites and park-ups. And a big part of that was making sure we had enough electric. Which means we get to stay in places like this!
If you've got a camper van or motorhome, you probably have a couple of leisure batteries. But if you're parked up in the rain working for a couple of days, it doesn't take long for you to run out of power.
forcing you to go to a campsite to plug in.
And with campsites here in the US starting at $50 a night, that's expensive.
Or driving around aimlessly trying to charge your batteries.
And with today's fuel prices, that's not a good idea. This is our Jackery Explorer 500, our backup electrical supply.
Affectionately known as Jack. With its 100-watt solar panel, it is really easy to charge.
And the solar energy is free, which is even better. It's got USB 12-volt and standard sockets, so we're able to plug in all of our electrical devices.
Which allows me to have offices like where we are today.
And over the next couple of weeks, Jackery are having a giveaway, so check out their YouTube channel for your chance to win. There's a reason why Jackery has sold over 1.5 million units and has been recognized by more than 100 media and organizations worldwide. From the 12th to the 13th of July, it's Jackery's Prime Day, which means you get a whopping 30% off. If you want to save money, have freedom, and endless power the solar way, then make sure you click the link in the description below. Back to the show. Right, coffee made, and we continue our little journey north. So here in California, the fuel is pretty expensive. It's $7.29 a gallon there. We've seen it as high as like $7.80. And apparently Oregon doesn't have tax, so the fuel prices drop. So we're holding off. I'm not sure how far we've got to go, but we got just over a quarter of a tank. We're trying to hold off and fill up in Oregon to save those pennies. We've arrived in Oregon! Yay! 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 We've just hit 100,000!
Yay!
No, not 100,000 subscribers, although that would be nice. If you haven't subscribed, click below. No, 100,000 miles. Trudy has just hit 100,000 miles, and that means we've done about 60,000 miles in her since we got her. So if you're wondering, we're just stopping to get diesel. It's $6.05, which is like $1.60, $1.70 cheaper than California. So definitely worth holding out. We've just seen a sign. We're just entering a tsunami hazard zone. I suppose the whole of this coast, they get tsunamis from the Pacific. But we're right by the ocean with amazing views. Even though it's foggy, it still looks amazing. One thing that's very cool over here is the bridges. Marianne likes the bridges.
Yeah, that's something the American engineers do well.
All the way along this coastline, there's just these lovely, quaint little seaside towns.
I have absolutely loved this drive. This is one of my favourite road trips ever. They are seals! There are seals on the island!
Hundreds of them!
Hundreds!
Oh my goodness! I love that! I think we might have hit jackpot. We found this little parking area from iOverlander just north of Newport. Look at that for a view. Beautiful sea air, noise of the waves. We're going to sleep well. Good pit spot.
Great pit spot, and our friends Sam and Andy, who we're going to meet up, their kids made a den, and Chris said the den's still there.
It is. That is the wigwam that they made, their den. Still there, guys.
Hello!
Hey, we made it.
Hey neighbours! How are you doing? Oh my
Oh, we got Boom Chicka Pop.
goodness. And champagne!
You know why?
Because Trudy's hit 100,000 miles.
And we've arrived
Obviously.
5,000 miles later. And it's the Queen's 70th.
It is.
The Silver
it's the Jubilee.
No,
That's not the silver.
Platinum! Platinum!
I'm American and I know better than you.
Cut.
It's the Platinum
And
Jubilee!
Number 4, it's our 12th wedding anniversary.
Oh,
No
congratulations.
Oh, congratulations! And we're celebrating with Boom Chicka Pop.
You will recognize Terry and Kathy from the Florida video when we went out on a boat looking for gators.
Woohoo!
We couldn't park up by the beach without going down. Wow, it looks good, huh?
It looks like a bit of a challenge.
It looks like a challenge. It's all good. Who's going to be the first one to land on their butts? So there you go, we're parked up there. There's a bit of a pebble beach here. And then it turns into this lovely sand. Oh, I'm going to take the shoes off. You're not coming for a swim, Terry?
I've got it.
There's somebody here that's very intelligent.
It's not us. Oh, jeez. Oh. Bro. Oh my.
It's almost up to my base!
Dude, we nearly got swept away. Oh my god. Jeez, that came in really fast.
It's coming!
Are you sure you haven't changed your mind?
Came from both directions.
Oh my god.
I saw it coming from behind. I couldn't save you. It's too late.
It's coming around. It goes out. Look at it. Oh. Oh my god. You're only supposed to get our feet wet. It came up to here.
Got my bum!
What a beautiful spot though, eh? This is where we are, Moonlight Beach. General warning, beware of sneaker waves. That's what got us.
Terry's like our best Patreon because he gets under the van.
He does.
To look after Trudy.
That's tribe member commitment. There's a rattle. So he's doing van life yoga.
I think I've mentioned this before. Trudy's got a bit of a rattle, and Terry has diagnosed it as our muffler. Now, for English people, I'll just let you know that's the exhaust pipe. Trousers are drying up on the side. I've got some magnets up there, and where I folded my trousers in, there's sand. It was wet.
Okay, we're getting Terry to stick
Okay.
the Oregon sticker on the van. Yay! Is that, look at that! Yeah!
I wish you'd done the rest because I've made a real mess of some of these.
Look at this, what a spot we found. We've got a beautiful sunset tonight. We're just watching the sun go down. This coastline here in Oregon is absolutely fantastic. What a find! Good morning. I don't know what happened to the weather, but it's raining. So this morning we've had a fantastic time staying here by the beach. It's so nice to get back to nature, and that's something we're really looking forward to as we head north towards Alaska. But first we're going to drive up the coast and we're going to go and find a very cool filming location from my childhood. We just spotted a post office and we have loads of sticker packs to send. So thank you to everybody that ordered them. We're posting them. Stickers all posted. If you want a sticker pack, check out treadtheglobe.com. We sell them on our online shop. We're going through a very cute little town here.
I was just thinking that we get to stop at a post office in a really cute little town.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so how excited are we? We've come up to Cannon Beach here on the Oregon coastline, and a very famous movie was filmed here. But if you grew up in the 80s, you will remember the movie The Goonies.
And if you haven't seen it, why not? It's iconic.
And you will recognize those three rocks. And as we drive through, there's a couple of little locations that are very cool that we're going to go and just have a look at on the way up.
Oh, you're reliving your childhood.
I am. And we're going to carry on our journey up to the park that you can see at the end of the beach to get that other angle.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, it's One-Eyed Willie.
One-Eyed Willie.
Okay, we jump back into Trudy now. We're heading to the local park because there's a view that I just have to see whilst I'm here. So we're just driving along through the town by Cannon Beach, and it's very pretty.
It is lovely.
This is definitely a place to visit if you're driving up the coast of Oregon. We're just coming into the park, and it's hard to believe that the Goonies actually rode their bicycles down this road. I'm loving this. The child within is coming out. Wow, it's super windy today. And look, as you come into the park here, they got a sign. So The Goonies was filmed here in 1985. That tree you can actually see in the movie. And we've come down. Marianne's so excited, she's gone wandering off into the distance. Behind me is the famous rocks from the Goonies movie. For all you Goonie fans, I think you recognize that view. Look at that, what a fantastic view. I so have to watch the Goonies movie again. But I reckon that this area in front of these trees was where the Fertilli's house was. That is the house where they went down underground. They built it for the movie, I'm sure, somewhere just in front of this tree line. I love these moments. It just brings it all to life. And I'm so pleased that we chose to come here on our way up. So we've driven slightly further up the coast and we've arrived in the town of Astoria. And this is another famous spot from the Goonies movie. If you watch the Goonies movie, you have to come here. The county jail, the opening scene from the movie. And right here they have the Patulli's car.
But look at this. There's the bullet holes. How cool is that?
The actual car from the movie. Absolutely fantastic. That's fantastic. Gold coin on the floor. So it was $6 to get in. So this was actually a working jail until the mid-70s.
Yeah.
And Kindergarten Cop was filmed in Astoria as well.
I love it.
Ah, let's go and have a little look. These are actually the jail cells that they used in the movie.
Well, they were the original working jail cells.
Yeah.
Originally, so they're real.
Look, here you go. Here's Chunk. They've actually got the county sheriff jail. You can have your own selfie right here. Are you ready to pose for the jail?
I am. I love the examples that you've been given. One sort of like posing and the other one genuinely looks like an axe murderer. Sorry.
And then look, these are the jail cells. This one's filled with memorabilia there. And this one is actually the one from the movie with the sign there, look. You schmuck, do you think I'd really be stupid enough to kill myself?
You schmuck. Do you really think I'd be stupid enough to kill myself?
If you watch the Goonies, you will know this is the uniform. Look at that. With the boxing gloves, the gadgets, the old bike there, his cool shoes. Short Circuit, The Ring 2, Benji the Hunted. They were all filmed around here.
I think the diversity of all the architecture and the really cute locations. In fact, they say that Oregon is where the sea meets the forest, and the scenery is fantastic.
And then you can get all your Goonies memorabilia in the little shop. So after that fantastic nostalgic visit, we're now heading further north. We're going to finish the day in Seattle. We've got a Boondockers place booked up for tonight. And sit back, relax. We've got about 3 hours to go. It's funny driving along. I've just looked at the sat nav. We've got 150 miles to go, which is like from back home to going to London. And we've been on the road since 7 o'clock this morning. And it's 4 o'clock now. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge doing these miles. We just entered Washington. Oh, we're clocking up these states, I tell you. We've just driven past a turn-off saying Mount St. Helens to all those that remember the big volcano explosion back in the, I think it was the 80s. Was it the 80s? I think it was the 80s. Well, wasn't that a fun episode? We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you join us next time when we continue our adventure north towards Alaska. And if you want to see more, check out this video right here.